This is the official website for applying for OCI. Any part of the world you are from, you have to come to this website and fill the application form, which is online. So how it works is you fill the application form coming to this page. Once the application is filled, during the process, whichever is your closest consulate general or high commission, you will get to see that once we get into the application filling part. You choose that place, and depending on your geography, you will have to take the filled application printout. Okay, after uploading all the documents which are required, you will upload online, take the printout, and then go to the service provider. Like in Canada, BLS is the agency who collects these documents on behalf of CGI or High Commission, and then gets the process completed. Okay, so when you're submitting document with them, there are additional documents other than what you have uploaded, which get asked. That also I will talk about as we go with the video, and some of the money saving tips, how to ensure that you're only paying for the services which you are actually availing, and in case you find that something you have not availed, how to ask for the refund. All those things will get covered in this video. So once you're on this page, you will have to go and read all of this before you start the eligibility part. Then there is a prerequisite. This again, as I go with the video, everything will be shown. I have made a separate video on how to do the dimension, exact dimension, what is required for the upload without any hassle. And then after registration, the process which I already told you. Okay. So once you read through this, click proceed. And then on this instruction for filling application form, you can go and read this at your own pace. So once you read through this and click I have read the instruction, click accept, you come to this page. Here you have to enter the CAPTCHA. Make sure you enter the CAPTCHA as it is shown, and then click enter. If it is not accepting, you may have to again do the new CAPTCHA what is coming in. Once you click enter, you come to this section where you have two options. Okay, since you're starting new, this is the selection you will have to do. For example, you have started with this application, okay, and at some point you want to exit. You have partially filled the application. So in that case, you will have to keep your application reference number, which you will get to see how and where to get that. Once you have that number, you can come here, click, enter the application reference number, and start from where you left. So you will be able to do this part. Now, one more thing is, after you fill up the application and you have submitted, you have uploaded all the document, you find that you have made some mistake in the document, or you're not sure if what you have entered is the right way to enter and you want to modify that, you can do that. For that, you will have to come and create a new application. You cannot modify the existing application after submission. So you can come and fill the new application as many as time till such time you are comfortable and you know that you have entered everything right. Only thing what you have to make sure is that the application reference number, as I said, I will show you, make sure that the right application reference number and the printout is what you take when you're submitting your application. It's as simple as that. The other thing is you can create new application for every family member of yours, and you will be able to track that at one place. That also I'll show you toward the end of the video once the application is complete. So once you enter the application reference number, you will be able to see the entire list of application which you have submitted. So with that, let's click on fill new application. Now, as you keep filling the application, make sure to save and continue. You will be able to start from where you're leaving. In case for some reason you have to stop your application process in between and just with the application reference number, you'll be able to come and start from where you left. Okay, so remember to save and continue. To make this video a little faster, I have already pre-filled the information, but I will go in detail one by one. So first thing is make sure that the temporary application ID is copied and you save it somewhere. Just in case you have to come back from where you left, it will be handy for you by noting this. Okay, so once this is done, place of submission, this is the list of country. I have selected Canada. In your case, select the country where you are in, and accordingly the mission drop down will show the location. So Canada has these 3 locations where CGI or High Commission sits. So I choose Toronto, and then applicant's information exactly as it is given in their passport. Okay, because you will be sending the passport as a validity document. So the way the name is written, don't worry about uppercase or lowercase. As you keep writing the name, it will automatically show in uppercase like here. Okay, when you try, you will get to know that. Don't worry about that. Just make sure that the given name and surname is entered correctly. Now, what if you don't have a surname? Here, there is no asterisk. Asterisk means mandatory field, and if there are no asterisk, it is not a mandatory field. So you can leave this blank, or universally accepted is XXXXX. Okay, so between blank or this, you can choose anyone. So you see, I get back to the old name and automatically it comes in caps. Then sex, you cannot go wrong for the minor. Date of birth, country of birth, place of birth, current nationality, we already talked about. National identification number is not a mandatory document. Leave it blank. I did that for my minor child. And when it comes to visible mark, okay, just write to your best of ability. With kids, as they grow, things change. So don't worry. Just make sure you make an entry. Don't leave this blank. Anything which you think or you are able to see, write to your best of ability. Then the applicant's passport detail. Again, this minor child's passport detail. Open the passport. Make sure the passport number, date of issue, the date, month and year are correct for both issue and expiry. Place of issue is also correct, and there will not be any previous passport number for the newborn kid. So it will remain blank. Okay. Now, applicant's family detail, father's name, father's nationality, father's profession. Profession has a long drop down here. You can choose the closest profession. In case you have any confusion, drop a comment and I will direct you to the best of option what is there in the drop down. Okay. Same with mother's name, nationality and profession. Choose from the drop down here. And the relationship with root, Indian. Here for this child, since both parents I'm showing here, they're Indian, you can choose one of them, either father or mother. So you can choose any which ways and then save and continue. Now on this applicant address detail, again, you'll be submitting address proof. For example, if it is driving license, make sure take the driving license in your hand and enter details as it is written on your driving license. Don't use any other part of the brain. Write as it is shown on your document which you will be submitting. Now, for some reason, if you make a mistake or a modification, for sure the agency like BNS will reject this application and you will end up spending more money. For example, street, if it is written this way, make sure it is written this way only and not like a short form what is shown here. Okay, so the name has to match exactly as it is in the document whichever you will be submitting. Area code, mobile number, again I'm sure you will not go wrong here. In case the telephone number is a mandatory field, so make sure you enter your spouse's telephone number. In case you don't have a telephone number, speak to one of your friend and just put their number here for the application process and then the email ID. So once you do this, click next. You come to this verify information page, which is nothing but whatever you have entered so far. So it's one way to check, recheck, and double check, cross check. Make sure you have not done any mistake. So once you go through this entire detail, okay, come down and then submit. So now we are on the upload section. Okay. So you get this reference number. With this reference number, you can again log in and see where your application is. So make sure you save this somewhere as you continue. Okay. Now for the photo upload, there is the requirement of the specification. Okay. Since this is a minor child, signature is not required. Thumb impression will be required. I'll show you which thumb will be used for the child based on their sex. So for the photo upload part, I have made a separate video, OCI application, prepare photo and signature image with Paint for upload on Windows PC. It's a 2-minute video. This video will help you to get the size exactly the way it is required. Okay, so you can go through that video. The link will be in the description, or you can just type OCI application prepare photo and signature. My video will pop up. Once you're ready with the photo and signature, just click yes, I'm ready with the image, and you will come to this section where for the photo specification, right? Once you click here, it shows the photo specification, that is 2 inch by 2 inch or 51 mm by 51 mm. So if you go through my video, you'll get to know how exactly to ensure that this is within that specification. And once you upload the photo here, choose file, and you'll be able to upload photo exactly as per the dimension. When it comes to applicant signature, right? When I did this for my minor child, that time the requirement for girl and boy were different between the left hand thumb impression and right hand thumb impression. So here, please make sure to call the service agency. If it is BLS, call BLS, or if it is VFS, call them and make sure to check which thumb impression will go here. Okay, this way you will not go wrong. And once you validate, upload both of them as I have shown in my video how to resize and upload. And also when it comes to the photo, my suggestion is to go to a professional photo studio and get the professional photo studio person take the photo. Keep a bill of that just to ensure that you are not asked for any additional photo from BLS or any agency. That way you don't have to spend that money. Otherwise, they also offer this during a walk-in process at their site, which is slightly expensive, which you can check with them. So once the upload is done, on this page, read through this carefully. Very simple English. If any of the responses are yes, you might be asked for details. Here I'm showing all no's. Okay. And then once you come here, present nationality is acquisition by birth. Okay. Because it's a newborn, and automatically the date will reflect from what you filled earlier. And then other detail, this other detail will again show up. So just in case you get this, select the same country and write NA. It is understood that because it's by birth, there are no previous nationality. And then do you have relatives staying in India? If there are any, make sure to enter the name, the address. Okay. Here again, whatever document you will be submitting, accordingly, make sure that the address reflect in a similar manner. Okay. So once that is done, relationship and their age. And then the last question, has any of the applicant faced criminal proceeding? The response accordingly, and then submit. Now comes the document upload part, where you will be uploading all the supporting document, whatever you have filled. Okay. Now the challenge here is when you're uploading the document, you have to upload it here. And in case you have passport, you may have to do front and back page of passport, and how to make that into a single document. What I usually do is either I bring that as a PowerPoint presentation, each slide, or I will take the photocopy and bring that on the Word document. And once everything has been set up, I will just go and save as PDF. So it will save as PDF file, which I will be able to upload here. And when I upload, all the photocopy of passport, that gets saved as one single document. And that's easier for someone who is also going through the document. So here for the upload, for the minor, what all documents are required? Current passport of baby. Now, this here I'm showing Canada passport. It could be from any country where the baby is born. The photo page only. And then Indian origin proof. For this, both parents' India passport copy, first and last page. That will be given. And you'll have to make this as one single PDF. You don't have multiple entries for this. So as I said, either get that on PowerPoint or Word document and then save as PDF. That will convert into one single document, which you will be able to upload. It's easy for someone who is downloading and checking also. Then comes the both parents landing paper, PR card and COPR. Again, get that as one single PDF. In case you have any doubt, please use the comment section and I will definitely respond. And for the relationship certificate, baby's birth certificate and the long form certificate would have parents' detail. So that goes along with the document. And then marriage certificate of parents. So when I submitted for OCI of my minor, I did not give this because the passport had the detail. However, there have been incidents where individuals have been asked to submit marriage certificate. So better submit it for your peace of mind, and that should take care of the online upload. So once this document is uploaded, as you keep uploading the document, you'll be able to see when the upload is done. Okay. So anything which is uploaded will show up like this. In case you want to view the document, you can click here and see the document. Okay, that way you know you have uploaded the right document. And once everything is done, click Final, Submit. Now to generate the registration form, just click here and you will be able to come here and download that form. So once you open the download form, you'll be able to see whatever you have filled from start till end. Okay, so your form filling online is complete. This is first part. Now the second part is to send additional document and payment process. Coming to the physical copy, which will go with the application form, which you will be submitting with the agency. In Canada, it is BLS. If you are elsewhere, it could be VFS, DNS or any other agency. So just check for your geography and who the service provider is. Okay. So the application form, take a black and white printout only, no need of color printout. And when I did the application, I only submitted first 3 page, but now a lot of people have commented that when you are walking into BLS, they're asking for all 7 page printout. And just take that printout. It will cost you 10 cents if you're doing it. Otherwise, when you go in for a walk-in, they are charging $5 per page. So, which is, not worth. Just take a printout and keep it. Make sure that your application, what you're sending is the correct one. If you have filled in multiple application, one of the application was having issues, don't send that. Send the correct ARN application. I'm sure you will do that from your end. Now coming to the minor child photo specification, here you just need to send one photo. Of course, it will be color, and one you have already uploaded digitally in your application form. So what are the specification? This is the specification page. The link will be there, or you can just search OCI specification and you will get this entire list. And you see here, they have shown what is the correct image for the minor. So just make sure you go to a professional photo studio, take the photo and keep that bill with you. That way, in case you have to escalate, you have to, uh, you know, reach out for grievance with higher authorities, you have that bill with you, because if it is not as per the format, the agency will refuse and they will make you take the photograph in-house, which will be expensive. So in case you find that it is as per specification and you want to raise a grievance, you need some document with you. Okay, so this is on the photo part. Current passport of minor, this will be photocopy on the first page and both parents need to sign. And for the Indian origin, this will be passport copy of both parents, the first and last page, and each parent will self-attest their passport. When it comes to the landing paper, PR and COPR copy of both parents, that will be self-attested, and relationship certificate, birth certificate and long form, again photocopy, and you can self-attest this part. Then marriage certificate of parent, that will again be photocopy signed by both, and then address proof, which will be driver's license with address. So I had informed you when we were filling up the application, whatever address is written on the driver's license, exactly same way it will go in the online application. Otherwise, again, this has been cause of rejection, where if your driving license has a street name as complete name, but you on your application you have abbreviated as a short form, they have rejected application and you end up wasting your time and again pay money for the service. So you can avoid that. This will be photocopy self-attested. Both parents will have to sign the no objection certificate. What is that? So this is the no objection certificate. Okay. And now what I see is that there is a requirement of father and mother's photograph and signature, phone number. So just abide by what is required. You will have to paste father and mother's photograph and send it. So this, will take care of the no objection letter. Then when it comes to demand draft, there has been recent change with the BLS International fee. The Consulate General fee has not changed. Let me go to the website. So this is the BLS International website, and this is for the OCI card. Okay, so you see, you will have to get the demand draft in name of Consulate General of India, Toronto. Okay, I'm showing Toronto because I chose Toronto. Accordingly, depending on your location, you will have to go to the jurisdiction and you will see the amount payable to name. So get the demand draft made for $345. So whenever you're watching this video, make sure you come to this page, the BLS International OCI section. The link will be in the description. Check what the fee is, because if there are any changes, you will know what the current changes are and you will make the document accordingly. Otherwise, one more option is call up BLS. Okay, this is their number, and just to double check on what the requirement is when it comes to fee. So this will be Consulate General fee, the $345, and BLS processing fee now has reduced. Okay, it's $1.7. Now the processing fee has reduced. Both of this will have to be a demand draft. So one will be BLS International Service Canada Inc. and the other one will be Consulate General of India. Okay. So what happens is when you go to your bank to get this demand draft, they might ask for a service charge. So one way to avoid that service charge is to ask for waiver from the bank, because you are customer with that bank and I'm sure you would have multiple products with the bank. So they will waive it off. Otherwise, you will pay this $345 plus the bank's service charge, which will be around $10. And the pain will be when you're taking for BLS International, which is a processing fee of $1.7, and you will end up giving the service charge to the bank. So what many people, that's why prefer to do a walk-in to BLS International location, where they can pay this part directly through the card and they only carry the demand draft for the Consulate General of India. So again, just call them, check, recheck, double check, and take accordingly. So you know that you're doing uh, everything correct. So this is one part. Then the last part is checklist. Checklist is nothing but if you come to the document requirement, okay, you see here, click this form, take a printout of this form, and you will say checklist, checked, or tick mark, online application form, tick mark. Then whatever documents are applicable, you will keep doing tick mark or checked. Okay. And once that is done, here applicant's name, that will be the minor's name, and then the file number, that is the CAN number, which you will be able to find on the application. Let me show that to you. So you see here, this is the application number. Okay. So this you will be able to find. And once you do that, BLS center, date, and signature of the applicant. In this case, both parents can sign this part. Okay. And as I said, just take a printout of this. If you ask me, this is not required, but knowing some of the comments, just take this printout. It will cost 10 cents extra than getting the whole printout done with each page costing $5. Now, if you're in Canada, BLS also has a pickup and drop service. So you can click here to get the payment link, but my suggestion is call them. Okay. And the reason why is that when I did a pickup and drop service, when I applied for my minor's OCI, and in my case, when I applied, I saw that BLS had charged in excess than what I had availed as service. So the only way to know is call them and ask what are the charges. And in my case, surprising thing was they said it's a pickup and drop charge. And once I escalated this to ministry and the BLS themselves, BLS came with a snapshot of what charges were. And to my surprise, I saw they had charged for the passport cover, they had charged for a digital photocopy, which I had already uploaded, and they had charged me for express service, which I had not asked for. And I got a refund of amount close to $200. So just be aware of what you're paying and do ask for the breakdown. They're supposed to give once they take the detail. So friend, this brings end to the video, and I'm sure with this, you will not have any hiccups while applying for OCI for minor. There are other videos specific to OCI for minor who earlier was Indian citizen and now taken up citizenship with another country, and how to get OCI for them. Then for adult, how to get that video also I'm updating and I'm bringing that in front of you. Make sure in case you find anything, different with experience when you go and submit your application, do comment. That way it will help people who are coming in looking for information and they know how to get this process done smoothly. Thanks, guys.